Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on Next Door Aquatics. Today I kind of want to do a little public service announcement about refractometers that we use in the saltwater side of the hobby to measure your salinity. So stick around and let me tell you the story. Okay, so this video is going to be fairly short. So to summarize what a refractometer is to those of you who don't know, it's a tool. You put water, salt water, on the lens and you close it, you look through it, and it basically measures and tells you what the salinity of the water is so that you can get your salinity correct in your tank. And that's going to depend a lot on what you have going on in your tank, but typically anywhere from 1020 to 1026, sometimes a little bit higher. So that's basically what the refractometer is. Now, when I first set up the tank behind me, I picked up one of these from a local fish store and I brought it home. I tested it with tap water and it was reading 0, so I knew that it was calibrated. And these do have a calibration screw that's underneath this little black thing here that you use to calibrate it with. So water without salt should read 0. If it's not reading 0 when you put water without salt on here, then you know that you need to turn the screw until it says 0 so that your reading is going to be accurate. So I did that with the one that I picked up and it was reading 0. So I thought it was fine. Later on I started running into issues and it turned out that it was actually just a faulty refractometer. So despite the fact that it was correct, reading correct, it was calibrated, it was just a faulty piece of equipment. And this apparently does happen on a regular enough basis that it is cause for concern. So the moral of that story would be that you probably should pick up your refractometer from a local fish store, and when you do, ask if they have calibrated it. Many of them may have already calibrated it, and it should be good to go. If they haven't, ask that they take it out and check it for you. Not only that they zero it out for you, but ask them to test it on whatever system it is they have, so that it can be sort of cross-checked that it is reading within the realm of possibility and it isn't just a faulty piece of equipment, because that can happen. And it is one of the most important parameters if you're going to be keeping a saltwater tank, is to get the salinity right. And if the equipment that you're relying on to measure that salinity is just a piece of garbage, as it was in my case, you're most likely going to run into some problems, especially if it's reading drastically off. So mine, for instance, was reading that the water was 1026 when in fact it was 1039, which is substantially higher and could kill some things. The clown that's in this tank lived through all of that for about a month and is fine, but clowns are very hardy. 5 of the chromis also lived through that. I did lose a couple of chromis, as well as one small tang and an anemone. So it was an expensive mistake to have happen as well. And had I just had it checked before all that trouble, I would have saved myself a headache and some money. So that's my public service announcement in this video. Thank you for watching. As always, I would really appreciate it if you would like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does mean a lot to me and it helps me stay motivated to keep putting videos out. So until next time, bye-bye for now.